to record on this computer.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out and I'll try to come back at 8:30. Chrissy, I didn't know was a new coach cop. I was just coming to hang out. My husband was like, "Go do your thing." So
Oh,
I'll try to
nice.
come back. I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Great. Okay. So this is new coach call number 3. So when you get a chance, go ahead and check out our coach call number 1 and number 2. But if you want to do that live with us, our next coach number 1 call will be coming up shortly. So you can always just do it live if you don't want to watch the video. But if you have time, watch the previous one from this past month or last month. And then you can kind of get an overview. And I can answer questions, or Chrissy or Virginia would be happy to answer questions. So for the new coach call number 3, this is about planning a calendar for success. So we have a system to help us keep organized and be able to keep moving our business forward. It's about preparing, just like with your workouts and your nutrition and wanting to get results with your health, you've got to plan ahead. Because if you're just jumping in and be like, I don't know what I'm going to work out, I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner, you're going to end up not successful. So there's different systems in our calendar that we do. Week number 1 is our free 5-day challenge. And Lori, I might have gone over this with you. I'm not quite sure, but week number 1, right, Chrissy, right, is our 5-day challenge. I didn't totally update this. So the 5-day challenge is we give people 5 bod workouts to do, usually through YouTube or Vimeo. They get 5 dinner recipes. They get the culture of a challenge group, and it's usually on Facebook. And we usually like to have our customers get the free Beachbody login, so they are connected with you. That means, I just want to make sure it's recording. Okay. That means a free login is they don't have to put a credit card in. You basically just send them through Share a Cart, enroll without purchase. So they just get to create an email and a password, and then they'll have access to the free content on Beachbody On Demand, which is about 20 different workouts. They're the sample workouts for all of the programs, though those can be found on YouTube, but it's kind of nice for them to see Beachbody On Demand. They also get the program called Clean Week, which is a full comprehensive program that's 7 days. It has a rotation of 7 workouts. Well, it's 5 workouts and a rotation of 7 days. It's got a meal plan, a simple meal plan to follow. It's got recipes. It's their first experience with completing a program from start to finish. It's a beginner program. And in this program, it's a beginner program, and then they have a intensifier versus a modifier. So it's a great introduction for a lot of people to Beachbody On Demand. So normally with the 5-day challenge, we like them to have an account that's connected to you, because just in case somebody says, oh, I decided to get Beachbody On Demand, and if they don't have a login that's connected to your coach account, you won't get credit for it. They won't be attached to you, and they would be assigned with another coach. So it's very nice to get them with their free link. So whatever, if they jump on by themselves and they order something, they're connected with you. So the 5-day free challenge, we always do it as a team. Everybody is welcome to join. Some coaches do their own free challenge. Coaches have choices. I have a number of coaches. Virginia, what do you do? Do you do the 5-day, or do you do a clean week?
I did the clean week.
Okay, clean week. So some coaches like to do a 7-day, do a clean week free group once a month. Some coaches like to do that for their free challenge. Chrissy and I tend to just mix it up and do a 5-day challenge. So it's really up to you whether you want to do it as with the whole team or independently. And free mini challenges as well can be in your Fit Community page. So once you start your Fit Community page, you can do a hydrate challenge, an ab challenge. You can do those whenever. That doesn't have to be on week 1. I tend to do it later on during the second week of boot camp, when things have kind of settled down, because the 5-day free challenge tends to take up time, a little bit more time planning. And then the first week of boot camp, everybody is kind of new and asking questions. So I kind of wait through that. And then I do the third week is usually when I do a mini challenge. But we'll roll down to week number 2. And do you have any questions? Laura, do you have any? Yes.
Yeah, so you mentioned the free fit community page. Is that the core inspiration page or is that?
Yeah, that's the core inspiration page. So like if you're not ready to start one, like Allison did a nutrition boost challenge for 2 weeks in core inspiration page. I think maybe Holly did a hydrate challenge. So sometimes I'll have a new coach do a mini challenge in core inspiration. They invite their people. And then that gives them the confidence to be like, okay, I'm going to be doing a new ab challenge. It's going to be in my group, and branch off. But then there's other people that just start it right off the bat. Like Virginia, I think you started pretty much right off the bat. So a lot of people just jump in and they just invite their friends, and they have their little community, and put up motivational quotes or, Virginia, what kind of things do you like to put in your fit community?
I joined the ones you guys have first.
Okay.
I joined your bot groups. I joined your team pages first when I did my first 2 programs, which was MBF, and then I did 21 Day Fix on my own. Then that's when I started doing my group. Then I went back and did MBF 2. MBF, what is it, 2 or A?
Advanced.
With you guys. So I find that it helped me to stay more accountable as well.
Yeah.
And then my coach told me how I could make my own accountable page, and then so I try to post every day.
Yeah.
So
you definitely post. I see like you're really good with posting your shake every day, which it's powerful because it just becomes like a normal thing that they're seeing. And like when you are having conversations with them, it's just that easy to be like, and you're going to get Shakeology, and they're like, great, I've seen you drink it every day for 60 days that I've been in your group, right? And now they're excited. So you share that every day. You share your workout. You share your progress. I mean, you really, that's the nice thing about a free group is that, you like own it. So it's yours, and people that accept the invite are choosing to be there. So you get some freedom there that maybe where you might hold back on your public page, where you just think, okay, I'm just putting this in everyone's newsfeed. The people in your group, they've chosen to be there. So you get a little more freedom to just really open up and share, which is really nice.
Yes, definitely. And I need to do that more. Don't model my core inspiration page. But it's good. I think if you can jump in, like I like right now I'm posting daily for the Get Fit Give Back, but sometimes I need to be like more on top of posting, like Virginia, like my workout and things like that. But I'm kind of, since I have a number of coaches, we're in like so many multiple groups and trying to support. So sometimes we're like spread out, and I need to really make sure that I'm sharing in my fit community, and we're learning as we're going along, even if I've been coaching for a while. So it's good to refresh that. So thank you, Chrissy and Virginia, for bringing that up. Christy, do you want to talk about week 2? And Lori, feel free if you have any other questions, just.
Okay.
Yes, week 2. So that's our bod boot camp. We don't have a cheat sheet tonight.
No, bod boot camp starts week number 2.
Okay, so week 2 is our.
Okay, wait, you guys can't even see my screen?
no.
Oh no, I didn't know.
My gosh, I'm so sorry, people.
But look at me, I know what week 2 is without the screen.
I'm so sorry. Okay, here's week 1. And actually, you know what? I will send it, or you can just take a screenshot of this. But free mini challenge, this is also your 5-day challenge. These are different ideas that you can do. Okay, so we can always pause the video next time. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Okay, so the bod, our bod boot camp is, we are running it now in a Facebook group. We were running them in the bod groups. We do have an ongoing bod group at all times. So if you get someone who isn't on Facebook or just doesn't want to be in the Facebook group, or maybe isn't, I always have people too, new people try out both and find what they like better. Some like to be in both, and then some just say, I want the bod experience, the bod group experience, where I'm just like tracking everything, and other people want the Facebook experience where it's more of the community and the, that whole social piece. So, but every month we run a bod challenge in a Facebook group, and the requirement that we have is that people have a bod. We let them in with just a login, right, Tanya? We let them in with just a login. They don't have to have bod to be in our boot camp. What? Right? Yes. Yes. If they at least have the login and they can access Clean Week, we will we let those people into the group, but we encourage them to take the next step. So usually these are people that have, if they're not customers yet, that they've maybe done the first 5-day free challenge, and now we're trying to get them to move into something, even if it's the 2-week free trial. So we speak to everyone and that's leaving that 5-day boot camp, and we're just saying, the 5-day free challenge, and we're just saying, hey, it was great having you in there. How was your experience? Oh, it was a good one. Okay, great. Would you like some information on our bod boot camp? And then it's like, what's the bod boot camp, right? So we tell them it's always 2 weeks. We've just found that the 2 weeks is a really great amount of time for people to push. We usually do something fun in there. We've done bingos. We've done like little game boards. We've done partner challenges where people are, having someone else keep them accountable. And then we do little prizes. So it's fun. It's kicking up that motivation. We leave the group open for the 3rd week. We just don't have the challenge running. So it's, that next step for people to do a program or do at least some type of bod workouts, right? Even if it's Clean Week, and get that experience of the group and see other people. Oh, wow, this person's doing 21-day fix. Oh, this person's drinking Shakeology. Oh, this person, right? We're all in there. It's really high energy. So I don't know if you're in our December boot camp right now, but if you're not, then hop in there, because or whatever month you're watching this recording, hop in the current boot camp, because you'll just kind of see what I'm talking about with that energy. So again, we try to encourage people to take that next step and do some type of purchase, even if it's the 2 free weeks. But I mostly, like, if someone says they just don't even want to do the free challenge yet, I mostly let them in with as long as they have a login. But we do require they at least have a login. Like, if they're not ready to just at least put their email and you as their completely free coach, they just have to put in their email and like their birthday, I think. Like, they don't even have to, no credit card, nothing. So, if they're not ready for that step, then maybe they need to wait until the next 5-day free challenge. So yeah, the bod challenges are really fun, and they really have helped this is where we start to have people even move to the next steps of being coaches after a couple of months, because they're really just getting empowered, and they're having the support, and they're getting the results, and all of that is coming together. And so this is where coaches are born, really, is in our BOD bootcamp challenges.
Yes. And the nice thing too is we have this system, so it's very easy to work yourself to inviting. So that first week, it's just free invite. So nobody has any big commitments. So it's very easy to invite everybody. And then the next step moves them to the BOD boot camp, which we encourage the 14, because that's what's going to help you start getting your paycheck. And it also gives people better results because they're going to choose one program and they're going to do it as it's supposed to be done. When you're jumping sample workout to sample workout, you're not necessarily going to get the results that you're looking for that you would in a program. So boot camp will allow them to start 2 weeks with a program from start to halfway through or 2 weeks of clean week. So week number 3 is our coach apprenticeship. I also put clean week group. We were doing a clean week, a separate clean week. Some coaches can do that if they want to. But week 3 is our coach apprenticeship. So we always want every month to have invites to the fitness part or the health part of our business or of Beachbody, as well as the coaching opportunity, because there are a lot of people that are looking for an extra means of income. There's a lot of people that need this community that are searching for something. And so we want to make sure that we're inviting all of those people in, including them into both types of opportunities. So week 3 is our coach apprenticeship. This is our second week of BOD boot camp. So BOD boot camp's kind of chilled out. I mean, everything's worked. We've already probably scheduled our posts. And you'll learn how to schedule posts. So it's all set, ready to go. You don't really have to do too much. So week 3, we jump in and we do our coach apprenticeship where we allow people to have a sneak peek into the coaching opportunity. We have little tasks. If you've done the coach apprenticeship, you're familiar with it. If not, every day, Monday through Friday, there's a little task that we'll ask you to do. So the first day would be to, I can't even remember. It might've been to do a workout and share about it. It could be sharing about anything about that workout. And then if people like your post, it's like connecting with some friends and talking a little bit about what you're doing. And then day number 2 could be coming up with your schedule, figuring out where do you have pockets of time that you can fit coaching into your life. And people find that when they do a little schedule of their day, they can find 15 minutes here and there to work in. A lot of coaches work in pockets of time because they're working full time. So we help them see how coaching can fit into their life. And so there's little tasks each day. December, we didn't do a coach apprenticeship with everything that's going on with the holidays and all, but next week we are having a coach Facebook group, a sneak peek group. It'll be a little different. This will be a live Zoom into the Facebook group, as well as some posts each day, not necessarily task oriented, but more informational. And this group is going to be left up all year so that people can continue to say, somebody says, I'm really interested in coaching, and we don't have a coach apprenticeship until 3 weeks later. They can jump into this group and have access to good information, and you can kind of talk to them through that group. So that's about inviting to coaching and why it's important. And we want to continue to kind of grow our team and so that we can take advantage of it. Our cycle bonuses is our other means of income. So we have our commission, our 25 to 40% commission. And then the other piece of our income is that team cycle bonus. So that's building your team and helping other people with getting the discount or working their business. Okay, we've got about 6 minutes left. We'll take questions in after, if that's okay. Chrissy, I'm gonna have you just do week number 4. Oh, you're mute. Wait, I can't hear you. That's weird. Oh, you're muted. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So week 4, we kind of take a rest week, but we're not totally rest. We're not doing nothing. We're regrouping. So again, that the BOD Bootcamp Challenge has ended, the challenge piece, but we're still in there and people are still posting. Maybe they're sharing some, results, how they're feeling. We're announcing winners. And then we have people that have just finished the coach apprenticeship. So we're chatting with them, following up with them. And then we're going back to people that we've been talking to that month, our new connections that we've made, the people that maybe we, conversations died out, or they did last month's 5-day challenge and they didn't do the pod challenge. So we're kind of just following up, talking to people. I usually start thinking ahead about, okay, next week coming up is going to be that free challenge again. What are we doing for that? Start inviting to that, start sharing about that. So that last week is also a time to just, a lot of us are trying to just also get in like those last challenge packs and stuff like that. So following up with people that were interested, seeing if they're still interested. Sometimes, depending on the month, we'll have like a little flash sale or, something like that. But usually the follow-up has some kind of like press to it, right? Like the special we had talked about with the person is ending the last day of that month. Because everything runs on the month. So if the challenge pack is 20 off for the month, that's ending on the last day. So that is what that last week is all about. Did I miss anything at this point? Let me read what we have. I didn't even look at the slide. Just a follow up, and I went for it. Follow up with your challengers. Yep. See if they're ready to go in the new challenge. I did that. Look at other challenge completion pack options with them. You know what else I do, guys? So if I was talking to someone and I sent them information, and then maybe I followed up even and said, hey, did you check out the package options? What are you thinking? And they didn't answer. Sometimes I will also go back to them at the end of the month and say, hi, I don't know where you're at with this. The sale is, I usually call it a promo. I'll say the promo is ending on whatever that last day of the month is, let's say Sunday. And I'll say, if the full package is not where you're at right now, we have other options. We have smaller, I call it like baby steps, and like baby steps you can take or smaller steps you can take, dip your toe in and see if, you want to actually go for the full package. So you can do the free 14 days. After that, there's an option for a 3-month membership. So a lot of times too, I can get people, start meeting them where they're at and seeing, okay, they actually do want to get started, but they're just not ready to commit to, like, a lot of times too, guys, we think it's price, but like we're asking people to get off their couch and make a big change, right? So sometimes just saying to them, like, them committing to a whole year is like, whoa, right? They're not ready to commit to a year. So sometimes that's all it is too. So I do a lot of that in the end of the month as well. Just talk to everyone and see if, what the issue is. A lot of times I'll even just say to them, what's holding you back? I know that you were thinking about this. What is holding you back from going for it? So, look it. So many people are here.
And if anybody has questions, especially new coaches, feel free, please, to message us. I know we got to jump right into our new coach call, but we are not in our new coach call, our team call. So we got another minute though. But Lori, did you have any questions? Any more questions?
No, I think that's great. I will look at the first two, and I'm going to go on the website, and then I'm sure I'll have questions. But no, it's great. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to stop the recording and then I'm going to push record again. So we have 2 seconds.